And I'm having actually fun trying to like figure things out with that. I'm not gonna build a world map yet though, because I am already having issues with trying to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Because as I said, do I need more cities or do I have enough? I have two small towns, one town and one village. I have a bigger town or a small city and a big city, which is the capital. The question is, do I need more or do I need less? And that is only for one area. That is only for one continent. Do I need more? That's the big question. So yeah, I have no clue. What did we do last time? I kind of forgot. Oh, right, we defeated a dragon. Wait, what is up there? Oh, that's where Therion needs to go. Wait, what was our shit to do right now? Oh, right, Primrose. How many places did you say were there? Couple Patch, Whitestone, whatever the name was, I forgot of it already. The port and the capital. 5 places and probably 5 quote-unquote dungeons. I say quote-unquote because they aren't like villages, they aren't like that. It's like they're places to be at because something is happening there, or there are rumors about them. So I had to basically build them out. So I have 5 all in all. 1 village, 1 small town, 1 bigger town, and 1 city. And a port. So like 5 event areas. Yes, 5 event areas. That's exactly what you could say. Because as I trying to like follow the thing I remember about building from bottom to top is like take a place, give it some rumors, and now you have more places. But because all of those places aren't really a city, it's just like, okay, some of it might just be, let's easily say there is a rumor of a beast outside in the woods. You know there is a woods, but you don't really need anything specific for it. But for example, the Hero's Mausoleum, that is technically a story place. But it is not a city place. So yeah, dungeon. So event area, definitely. So I think I have like 10 areas. So 5 event areas and 5 places. I think so. Let me just check again. Just in case, I want to just make sure I'm saying right here. Ekiras has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, not wait, hold on. Faithful Woods. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say 4 or 3 because Famir's Hope or Famir's Home, I don't know if I wrote Hope or Home, is technically just someone's home. But it's kind of also story driven to why you're there. So I just want to give some examples of what would you find there or what would you gain from being there. So 5 and 4/3. To be honest, I think that is pretty good amount for just one country or continent, was it? Yeah, continent, basically. And of course, it might not just be that I'm gonna make a lot more places. It might be that I'm having a few lists of names of different towns. So it might be that, okay, you want to travel, but they are too far from each other. Oh, there is gonna be a little village named this there. So I might just have a little list of names to put as small villages. Like, they don't have anything specific. They might heard rumors about something going on somewhere. I think as long as you pack it with things, even if it is meaningless, might be good. Yeah, like, if you're talking about the small cities, then perhaps. Like, the small villages and towns. Like, oh, you managed to find a town. Is there anything specific here? There isn't. Okay, but there's a place you can rest here. Yes, there is. Like, you don't need to know about the place. The place isn't any historical value, but there's a place to be at, I would say. Why did I try to collect coins? So I think that might be a good way of packing, probably. Also, these are some fat penguins. So hopefully that's good enough, like, packing for everything. Like, just getting some extra places to stay at. Not like, oh, we have these glorious places. But basically like, oh, you found a village. Now you can rest and be on your merry way. I think. Like, I still am very new to this, so I'm still trying to figure out what to do. Because the problem is, even though I'm talking about a lot of story things by the big cities here, or like the meaningful cities, it is still like not to where everything begins to tumble downwards. Because everything I talked about, like the... like finding out things and like the raids are going on, that is just to make a thing happen. And no matter what the players do, the thing will happen, because that's where the story is gonna basically go into epicness. Yeah, but even not just that, just finding things in places, even though you might not need it, is good, even if it is for a story-specific place. Yes, that's basically what I believe they use the rumors for. Because as I said, there might be a beast somewhere that run amok, and no one has been able to deal with it. That is basically like, you can do a little quest. There is a little thing to do, but there isn't anything big or anything meaningful. It's just, oh, side quest time. So I think that is kind of the same thing. Not just anything big, but just small places that might not have anything big or good, but it's still something to do. That is like the rumors. Except that the rumors aren't about the whole story thing. Mostly just doing something for fun. I think I did add the side quest of that, which I believe also I'm gonna have to find extra side quests. I think most of my quests there is actually main quests. Hold on. Sort of main quest. Let me just actually check. Rumors. Yes, kinda, because there is one about the person. It is story specific. One is kinda side quest, but it's mostly just to make people make the players know that no one has really knows anything about it, but they know a place they could go to. Then we have that is main quest. Main quest. Side quest, found one. Side quest, okay. Main side. The thing is, like, this one I'm talking about right now, like the city is often attacked by the mage construct and stuff like that. That is like both main and side quests. You don't need to do them, but they are like main thing at the same time. I think my things are kind of wacky at points here and there, to be honest. They kind of have a specific order, but at the same time not. So some of them are main/side quests, because you learn about things, what's going on, while you do them, but they don't have any main story-driven thing. Like, for example, the attack on the city is made by a person that believes to be big in what's going on, and you can probably learn some stuff from him, but it's not really that kind of thing. You should make a side quest where you can help get the material for a certain blacksmith. I love that when you said certain blacksmith, I was like, okay, you could do that, because technically this game does have the thing that if you want to make something or can make projects, you need shit to make it. But then when I just thought of it again, it was like a certain blacksmith, and I was like, okay, yeah, I know where you got with this. Okay, fair enough. It took me a second, but I was like, okay, yeah. Oh, that would be interesting. Do you know what the most ironic part about this is? This game, where this game got its inspiration from, not me, but the game book itself. It got inspiration from RPG games like Final Fantasy, which at the same time is probably the inspiration of that goddamn blacksmith. Which is basically just ridiculous, because that's ironic putting him in there, because it is actually that kind of game. Oh, dear lord. But that could be something. But it also depends on if the... I can have that blacksmith there. I don't need a quest, though. I can have the quest there. It all comes full circle. Yeah, it does. That's the worst part of it. I don't need to have a quest there, though, because as I said, like, there are the people capable of making projects in that game. Because you can create things. Like, they did give an example of, oh, you can actually make yourself a motorcycle. I'm like, okay. And if the motorcycle gonna have a built-in weapon, then you're gonna have to probably find some extra thing to be able to do it. So you could have him there for if you need to do something, but you don't have to have him there as a, you're gonna have to help him. That's also the problem with making these kind of world things, because I kind of want to have a story, a specific thing happening. The problem is that it's also gonna be fluctuating a lot. Like, okay, right now I'm creating this character, this NPC, that is a level 10, because I believe it will take them up to 5 more levels to get over there. But it might not be that case, so I'm gonna have to mix and match with what's going on. And that's kind of the same thing here. I can do side quests and stuff, but for example, the projects, I can't force the player to make a project, and I can't force the player to get a weapon. I, in a sense, could... Actually, I could do as you gave an example of, and give them a quest from a blacksmith. And the blacksmith could give you a weapon. That is rather specific. That could be an idea. That could actually be an idea. Because, yeah, this game has a lot of bullshit you can do with it. It has how to make normal items. But when you have the high fantasy book, it shows you how to make custom items. And when you have the techno fantasy book, it shows you how to actually use the items with power gems, as in Final Fantasy VII. Which is just brilliant. That means I can do shit. The also question is what people will actually want to accept, because the custom item isn't really a thing that needs to be, but it could also be. But, for example, the power gems, you have to fix some stuff with the game to be able to add them in. Which means that it is not the easiest to do. There are a lot of like extra rules with this game. For example, if you know Cloud's Omnislash, there are actually extra rules about, do you want to add in a bullshit power that can be activated at a certain point? Yes or no? So I can do stuff like that and give them a very good thing or a very good item. But it could also add some extra things depending on what they add there. But I think that's more of a, when you play with them, add something for your own taste. Hold on, I saw something here. Capture, yak, lunge. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. I'm not joking. I believe that someday I might actually do a bit of streaming while I'm working with this, because you help me a lot with... You all help me a lot with trying to figure out shit with this, because, as I said, I am stuck most of the times, because I can follow the kind of rule of build a place, make rumors in that place, and make places out of those rumors, and in the midst of it, you might just manage to make another place. You know, like the whole thought tree, like you have, this is our goal. How do we get there? By going to the next little bubble, we do this. But this is connected by this. But as long as it's appealing, people will probably want it. Fetch me some stuff and I'll make you some ache into the armor or female knight. Well, as long as it's appealing to people, probably want it. Fetch me some stuff. Yeah, it also depends on, because I have heard a bullshit thing someone did in a D&D session once, and that was eating up the side quest. I am not joking. I am pretty certain I am actually right when I say that. They ate up the side quest because they got a little picture of someone that they were... I don't know what they were supposed to do because I only remember that part. But it was a picture of someone inside of, like, I don't know, a medallion or something. And, well, he ate the picture. Like, the only thing I can say is, like, that is basically the whole appealing thing. How the hell would you know something bullshit will not happen? Like, for example, when I first played D&D, it was last year on my first anniversary. I didn't manage to read through all the rules fully correct. So I managed to do one thing wrong, and that was basically what the windmill was made out of. Because the windmill was not made of wood, it was made of stone, so it couldn't burn. But I thought it was made of wood, so I let someone burn it down. And I sat there like, okay, I did not plan for this bullshit. But I more or less welcome it, because this is actually interesting. Because the whole thing with that was that there is someone hiding up there. If he knows you're there, he's gonna try to shoot you with his crossbow. You're gonna have to get him, and he will give up if you manage to get him. What do they do? We're just gonna smoke him out, like... I am welcoming that idea. Rather bullshit, but welcoming. So that is really like the whole appealing of the taste, because you don't know what sort of crap they can actually put you through as a DM. And I've only DM'd once. But it is actually really fun with D&D and stuff like that. Well, I say D&D to make it simple for people to know what I'm talking about, but tabletop RPG, because personally I am not too interested in D&D mainly. I can at some points want to play it, depending on who is like the DM and stuff like that. But getting all of the shit myself, other than the main books, because I needed them, is something I'm not really gonna do. But I am really appealed with any sort of tabletop RPG, especially when they like tickle my fancy. For example, I have the Pokemon one, which is really fun to do. We are gonna do a solo time tomorrow, which is gonna be non-bullshit because of Elden Ring is soon released, or the DLC is soon released. That is not by me, by the way. That is by the DM. He said that non-bullshit session, and that is fair enough. Actually, here's the DM. Oh. Plus, it is gonna be like a solo thing, because right now we are in a tournament, and we are meant to kind of do it as a team, but also not. So, how do I put this? It's like we have these coins. We're gonna need 5 coins to enter a place. But to get them, we need to fight. Not each other, but basically other teams. And yeah, it's as he said, some of us might actually lose. We might actually not continue to the last part. But he's well aware of that, so there are stuff to do back at the place. And why are you so goddamn strong? What the hell? Oh, I forgot. Revives everyone. I should have done that. So yeah, I would say the world building thing is like something... I've said it before. I am gonna have to like ask someone I know that is a DM about stuff like this. But it's like today when I was gonna ask like, can we do a unscheduled session that time? Just because we're gonna need some unscheduled session because of the tournament. Because we are basically 5 people plus the DM, which means that we are gonna somehow make through the tournament, every single one of us, even though some of us might lose and some of us might win. And I have really difficult just asking, are we gonna do that today? Because even if we are gonna, I can't do that. I have very difficult talking to people.
Fire consumeth all.
So someday I am gonna have to ask someone. Actually, I should do that in goddamn D&D talk on Cosmic Family. For anyone wondering what that is
Bring about a miracle of healing.
a Discord group I am in,
I'll do my best.
because it's basically Yoko's little group of her little VTuber family, if we say so. Jesus, this guy is strong. And there is actually a channel there that is D&D talk. I might just go in there and ask randomly, is anyone good with world building? Because I don't know when to continue or when to stop. So that is two things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna check what people think, and I'm probably gonna stream it someday.
Be safe.
Because I feel like you all help me a lot with trying to like figure things out. And when I'm done with it, I'm probably gonna put the script up on the throne. Not throne.
I'm ready.
Throne is things that goes here. Coffee. Because it is something I've been working on, so I'm definitely gonna put it up there. Trying to figure out what to do here, because he doesn't have the strongest things.
Letting the hunt.
What are you weak against? Lightning? Oh, you are weak against lightning. Whoa, there's a lot of magic you're weak against, apparently.
I am ready.
There you go. I do wonder if that would be an interesting thing. That's the thing, like, I like to just test random shit now and then.
You got
And there's sometimes I do hits and sometimes I do miss. Because, for example, the podcast, I don't know if it was a hit or not, but the people that was watching it had it really welcome. For example, you and Bromine, which is very, to be honest, from my point of view, very wonderful, because I did have feedback. I did have like, okay, but this question, and then I just answered that question
Let
because
us
I could.
begin.
So that was the absolutely wonderful. And then, for example, the vlog I did, day 1 and 2 was not fully welcomed. Well, welcomed and welcomed. I do check sometimes the view count of my VODs and shit on YouTube. And, well, most of the times it is between 0 and 2. Which means that that's kind of normal for me.
Letting the
So saying unwelcomed isn't like a bad thing, it's just no one is there. But then I checked the third day of that day, and apparently I have 175. Which I'm still kind of baffled about with, like, why? How?
miracle of healing.
It might just be the whole Lego thing, but at the same time, I think people apparently seem to have liked it. So that's the thing, like, if like doing this on stream, like doing little world building, might be a fun thing depending on people and stuff, like if they would like it or not. Because yeah, that's the thing, like if we're gonna talk about numbers and stuff, it's basically just algorithm, like what people want to see, what people expect and things like that.
Well then,
And I don't know that. Why do I not know that? Because I have not been there yet. And that's why I try things out.
bring about
What
a miracle
works.
of healing.
Because I can always check, like, Twitch things, like, oh, many people basically play this game, why don't you start playing that?
if thou
Because I
darest.
don't feel for it or something like that. And then I just try something for fun, and it's like, oh shit, this actually went well.
Fire consumeth all. I am
So yeah, might actually do a little world building session someday at stream. Depends on. There are a lot of things that I like should continue with. There's like for example, my ghost hunting game. I haven't really been able to continue with that yet because I'm still kind of stuck with it. I'm trying to figure out how to deal with like
I hope I
the
drove
things
well.
you have, like what you would need for them. Evidence. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Because I have the evidence, like I have like where is it from? Like the hell, heaven, or beyond, I don't know. Similar things like that. And then it's like how not the dangerous it is, because I think I took that away instead. But like the corruption level of it and stuff like that. And the thing is like I can easily just like, oh, if I have this, I can do that. So it's simple to do that. But the problem is I realized that with thought of how much I have there now, I do actually have a lot. Which means like I don't know really how to continue with it, because for example I have like if someone is sick, what is their sickness, and then like how do you deal with that? And the problem is I don't really have a way to figure out how to mix it all together. Because for example like Phasmophobia has, no, not Phasmophobia, Phasmophobia is just evidence. I'm done with that. I'm gonna have basically exorcism thing. Demonologist, for example, is kinda straightforward. I think. Wait, I'm trying to remember. No, wait, hold on. Demonologist is rather static, actually. It depends on where you are and what you need to do. It doesn't have anything to do with a ghost. Ghost Hunter Incorporate, that's the one I'm thinking of. Because depending on like what something is, that's what sort of evidence you need for it. Like, oh, you have writing on the wall or writing in a book, both is technically the same. Then you basically need to do one thing. And the thing is like I kinda want to do something similar but not too similar, which means that, oh, you have learned what this is, you can do that directly. I want to be able to either have things in a certain order or have a mix of things. Like for example, oh, this person have this thickness. And in most times, oh, we just need this this potion. But depending on what sort of, let's see, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Let's do Revivify. But depending on what sort of corruption that thing has, it might be that you need something else instead, because that potion is not gonna work. And yeah, as you probably can hear, it's like a lot of mix and match. Because for first of all, when I look through my notes with this, I have a lot of medicines, which is okay. Is this just like a goddamn doctor game or something? Which wasn't really any sort of intention. So I'm trying to figure out like how to deal with some things with that, and I don't really know yet how to mix them all together. Because even if I have like a lot of different things, that can lead to only one thing, I still need to somehow be able to make the other things happen as well. Also, I'm just gonna say hi to my father by hug, because there we go. Just wants to say hi. Well, I'm just gonna turn on my fan here. I forgot to do that, and it's actually warm in here. Am I having so much problems with these? I'm guessing it's because of Primrose. Bam! So I have some projects I'm doing with. There's just either if I have the sense of doing them, or if I even know how to continue them.
I am ready.
There was one thing that I managed to think of when I was watching. I think it was an. No, was it an ad? No, it was not an ad. I think it was a short. That was kind of some weird looking. I don't know, a rhythm game? I don't think it was a rhythm game. I think it was more of a animation that was looking like a rhythm game. And for some reason, my brain came up with a very quick ass idea of like a.
I am ready.
You know, like JRPG rhythm game. Basically, the battles are rhythm games. Kind of like, I don't know if anyone have seen that, but because I really do like the song for some reason, because, well, first of all, it's actually a really brilliant song. find the flame? Find your flame?
My turn now.
I know one is Find the Flame, which I think is the Sonic game. I think Find Your Flame is Final Fantasy. I think of the Final Fantasy one, there is basically a battle that's just cinematic. But the only thing you need to do is just push one button. Everything else is automatic. And I kind of felt like, you know what? What if someone would make a game where, yes, it is cinematic, but it follows the rhythm of the battle, or technically the battle follows the rhythm of the music, and you actually fight through that. To be honest, I don't even know how to begin with that, nor even where to actually get song for that, because copyright claims, god damn. Also the cost of songs. Also, first of all, like, I am perhaps not the worst at rhythm games, but definitely not the best. And even trying to figure out how to make things rhythmical is gonna be pain. Because I don't believe I can do that. Because many rhythm games is not just click, 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 even though that is the rhythm. Because sometimes it goes click, 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 and then just continues over and over. Or similar things like that. So that's just like, oh god. My brain might not be able to like fully work out ideas, but the ideas that comes like a sort of sprout is kinda interesting, not gonna lie. There is a lot of like, ooh, this is kinda fancy. So yeah, okay, I'm trying to figure out what to do, because yeah, I did say I'm gonna like grind a lot today, because basically I'm gonna go down here. And over here is basically where I need to be. Then after that I need to be here, but she needs to be level 40 and she is level 30. Well, that's at least better than it was before. Okay, what do we have here? Tressa, do we have anything here? Oh, you have that. Ooh, bandit spear, hello. Nope, that's worse. But we can give physical attack accuracy. No, that's actually very good for both of them. And I actually can buy 2 of these. Yes, I'm gonna do there, I'm gonna do there. There we go, 2 bows. So yeah, my brain has a lot of ideas, even though they are kind of half-assed finished. If anyone knows how to do a rhythm games or even follow rhythm, then definitely they just hit me up. I think what like needs to be done is like trying to figure out how do you make a rhythm game? Hold on, my brain is trying to work this out for some reason, and I don't understand why it has to do that now. But it has to. It's like a thought that has to be finished. But the thing is, like, the animation behind it is like just static.
Step right up.
Or it doesn't need to be. Well, it could in a sense be and not need to be. That might be a bit difficult to actually do non-static, like animations. But other than that, the only thing you need is an UI and a value, and if the value is around a certain area, it will do something, and the UI is basically just movable. Which means that, for example, you have the goal UI, which is where you need to press, or where the place is gonna be for the other thing to be pressed. And then you basically need another UI little thing that is the indicator of where the rhythm is. And then you basically just need in the code figure out the value difference. Like, okay, now is now, you will get this score. You are a half a second before, you're gonna get this score, and stuff like that. Can I do it? Probably basic. But other than that, the rhythm part I'm a bit uncertain. because you need these things to spawn it at a certain time in a specific order. And finding out what that order is kind of difficult. I don't think you can do it basically like you put in a song and it finds it itself. Because I think even the best AI with that would freak the hell out, basically. So I think that somehow you need to manually lay them in there, what sort of rhythm that is. Perhaps a list.
What to do?
Perhaps if you added in a list, but that would also be kind of difficult. Because if you have a list of them, then you need a list for every second a rhythm is going in. I say rhythm, yes, but basically the beat. And that would basically be like, oh, this song has 300 beats, but it doesn't go in the same order. It basically goes like this and then like this. Metal Hellsinger. I have played the demo. That is actually a really good game. I want to play it someday. I realize I haven't really saved my game yet. I have played the demo. That is actually a really brilliant rhythm game. And that's the thing as well, like how do they manage to figure out when to put in the rhythm? Because that is what is astonishing to me. How is their list for rhythm?
May I have this dance? I am ready.
Well, that's a really fun game, actually. I'm gonna have to play the full game someday. Also, speaking of Elden Ring before, I'm gonna have to continue that sometimes as well. Right now, my schedule is kind of stuck with what I'm doing, and I do like what I'm doing. I don't hate Elden Ring, it's just like I'm very bad at Souls games. My temper is very good with them, because I'm capable of just doing things without losing my mind over them. But knowing what to do or where to go is like, I am lost. Because there's no indication of where to go. And yes, most people say it's like, oh, but you just go where you feel for, because the whole world is yours. Yeah, but there's still a story to be told here, and what am I supposed to even do? Oh yeah, the Elden Ring DLC just dropped, if I remember correctly. Yes, and that's why tomorrow's unscheduled session is gonna be a... What did he say here was? A concentrated session. Because it doesn't want no nonsense. And the reason was Elden Ring DLC drops soon. And I think it's because he wants to play it. And he don't want it to go over time because of we just doing a ballsing around. Which is, to be honest, fair. Like, I'm not gonna say anything about that, because he is the DM and he is the one planning the games. And right now we have a lot of unscheduled because of the tournament in the game we're gonna have. Which is gonna be really fun, to be honest. I do wonder how I'm gonna do with that though, because I'm still very kind of new with this thing. I like the whole role-playing thing of being the person, more or less. So I just realized, like, my personality is basically like I am the doctor. I'm kind of half serious about things, and sometimes I feel like the person I play is kind of dumbfounded, taking things a bit serious, like taking some things literal. Because I did, for example, one of our people, or one of the friends there, one of the teammates, did get the comment that the Pokemon reflects the tamer. And basically the Pokemon is nothing more than a bottomless hole of wanting food. So my character was like, are you hungry? Like, do you need something to eat? Because
I am ready.
you, for some reason, your Pokemon is hungry. Are you hungry? So that was basically my character. Well, it sounds like use it fits at least. Yeah. And I just realized something, that I kind of want to like figure out how to work with my character as well, because yes, I'm sort of a doctor student. I want to learn how to heal people and getting medicine and stuff like that. But with thought of everything that's happened, we have to deal with like a lot of survival things because we met things. I I was a bit too eager getting a boss Cyril edge that I didn't realize the people was around me. That wasn't my bad, more or less player-wise, rather than the character-wise. But that also made me realize that the first gym battle I had, I won on walkover in a sense, because I managed to defeat their Pokemon. But that was after they got the burn damage from my Pokemon, after they got mine. So by technicality I won, but that was on the hair. So I managed to think of the thing that my character is... It wants to help the people I am traveling with, because I am the healer, I am the doctor. But I still feel that I am not a good Pokemon trainer. I am not a fighter in a sense. Which makes me just kind of worried, how much am I capable of keeping up with them? As a player I'm not worried, but like, as the character, I'm just thinking like, am I gonna be worried about like, I am not capable of keeping up? I just feel like that might be a good thing, like that at least is like some character evolution, we say so. Character resolution. So I think like this tournament is as well is gonna be like a good thing of like, let's see how this goes. My character is gonna have this in the back thought and see what's happening. Also, I realized this area is kind of over leveled, so I am gonna be completely bullshitted here. But why not? I'm just gonna try this anyway.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
So I think that's like a good character stuff right now I'm trying to deal with as well. I don't need to, I think. It's just like a little back thought of like, okay, so I have been eager with the Pokemon thing. I have not been able to be a good fighter, and I have not been able to leveling my Pokemon up because before I wasn't able of doing these like on a scheduled session, or I was very unused to them, that I wasn't capable of like leveling my Pokemon up. So some of my Pokemon before was a lot under leveled, which is also why we Neon, our DM, designed the level up system we have as well, because later on we should be able to train our Pokemon's level as well. So I just thought of that, like, my character could have that back thought that I am trying to heal people, but with everything that's going on, I'm also gonna have to be stronger. I have to be able to be doing more than just healing, because after a while, my medicine might just run out. So what am I gonna do then? And that's gonna be like my character's back thought. How am I strong enough, or am I gonna get stronger? Because that sounds good, especially as a doctor who is usually like the support character would be pretty good. Yeah, I kind of feel that as well, because it's not like a, yes, I'm gonna be the best Pokemon trainer ever, I'm gonna do this kind of thing. But I just realized, like, I am the doctor, I have managed to learn how to make medicine, I have stuff like that. But then also, like, there have been times when I have to fight for myself, like the gym leader, but not been able to keep that up. And then at that time then it's just, okay, so what am I gonna do? So a little thing of like, am I capable of being strong, or am I gonna try and get stronger? So
I'll do my best.
I think that feels like a good thing, at least in like character development. That's what it also was called. I'm trying to figure out that word.
My arrow flying true.
So I don't know if that's gonna be a lot of roleplay in the whole tomorrow's session, because of the do not fool around kind of thing. But if there is, I'm at least gonna hint of that thing. It's like doing enough to not just take care of others, but to stop them from getting hurt as well. Yes, exactly.
Come in, if thou darest.
So that's like, that could technically also explain, because as I said, yeah, as myself, I got a bit eager of getting the Searle edge while everyone was split out and basically tired of battling other Pokemons. That it kind of became just a problem. Have you found any Vaporeon in the campaign yet? No! We only have one evolution, and that is Alphonse the Umbreon. His stomach is as the black hole as his color is. Not even lying. Give that thing food or hint of food and you will have a friend for life. Because goddamn. I do love that the most sessions is really around Alphonse because that Pokemon is like has its personality specifically for everything.
Step right up. What next?
I'm gonna see if I can. Shit. Man, it's like Snorlax reincarnated to an Umbreon. No, Snorlax is the tired one. I think it's a Munchlax you're talking about. Munchlax is the one that is eating all the time. Snorlax is the one sleeping all the time.
Sorcery.
Or it's both. I am a bit uncertain. I'm gonna have to try and flee. There we go. Because this is not good. I think I already been here and checked what weapon there is. But it's a really fun game. Having really fun. I have a level 30 Surledge, and then I have a Magnemite, Chino, Steeline, and whatever that big-eyed cat is called. That is basically psychic. I think those were it. I think there's one more because we have that one. Munchlax and Snorlax. Oh, yeah, actually. Okay, that's a lot of lax. It's a lot of fish. Because yes, lax is basically a fish in Sweden. Or basically translation to a swish. Fish! God damn it. I definitely shouldn't be here because this place is over leveled as hell. But I kind of want the job thing, which is gonna be pain in the ass to try and get. Especially with this team. So, yeah, right now we're still trying to figure out how to get our Pokemons back, because they were sent to... What is the Pokemon called that is absolutely bullshit? Giratina, basically the Distortion Realm. Unfortunately, we only managed to find one of them. We decided, in a sense, it was only two of us that have lost Pokemon to that place. So we decided that they go first because they lost two. They decided to go with the recent one they lost and not the one that's been there longest. But the reasoning for that was that those two, that one together with mine, got lost at the same time. So there might be a chance that we find both. But unfortunately that was not a chance, so we managed to find one of them. Unfortunately we don't have a way of getting back there yet. So we are just doing the best we can to do something. Which right now is apparently a tournament on a private island. Well, I don't know if it is actually private. They did hint of it looking like a resort of the Suns. So right now we're dealing with that. So what we need is certain gems, and then we need a lot of electricity, and we don't really have anything of that right now. So I think through the tournament we might be able to actually get some prize money. If we do, we will be able to do some stuff with it, which is good. Let's see if we can actually keep Primrose alive, because if we are capable of doing that, we could actually let her level up here a bit as well. I think it's a bit good today to just talk about shit, because as I said, I'm gonna try to make this a grinding session with this game, because the reasoning of that is that I need to level up. But I can't grind while just doing story things, I need to do the other things as well, so... It's just nice to just sit and talk about shit. Okay, Scholar skill and just do Firestorm.
Fire consumeth
I want to play a bit more tabletop RPGs as well. As I said, like I was working with a little Digimon D and tabletop RPG thing as well, because I did manage to find a free one. There isn't actually a paid one. There is only the free one, just because there is that is a fan-made game, which seems to have pretty good explanations and rule sets, to be honest. Which is always welcomed in these kind of situations. But that means I'm basically half-assed working with 2 world buildings, and trust me, that is not gonna be easy. Already having issues with that. Plus, how the hell am I even supposed to figure out like all of the things? Because the thing is, like, in this Digimon tabletop RPG, you are kind of like making the NPCs slash the Digimons the same way as you make them in Fable Ultima. Like you do them from bottom to top. You just make them grow slowly but surely. And the problem with that is they don't have any names. And I checked a list of Digimons, and holy shit, there is a load of them. Which means that this needs much more research than anything else.
I am ready.
Which is just holy crap. Because yeah, Spells, who is also one to play with Pokemon D&D, they were streaming at one point and started talking about Digimon, and I think the thought of the Digimon, if there was a tabletop RPG with that, if that existed. So I was actually kind of curious as well, because I kind of like Digimon as well. It's not like I look for it all the time. Like I look more at Pokemon stuff than I do with Digimon stuff. Even though I actually did add some Digimon stuff to my throne, which kinda is interesting stuff, even though it's just bullshit stuff. But yeah, I managed to find one, and there was like the question, like, if you ever make something for this, then just hit me up, because I want to play this. And I did say, like, I have never really thought of making something from this, and I don't really know how, because I've never done this before. Mostly just want to tell you that this actually does exist. Because I'm pretty certain there are better DMs out there than me, and I have no idea how to work with this yet, because the one I am working with, my own thing, is just because I want to try and figure out how to actually do these things. And when I know how to do these things, I can actually continue dealing with them.
I am ready.
So I would say, like, my main thing is like just trying to learn how to deal with it, and then I might just learn from that, make that good, and then just go to the next one. Learn how to do that as well.
I'll do my best.
There we go.
I am ready.
Nice. Well, at least everyone is alive here, so it's not a bad place as it used to be, but it's still really bad.
I am ready.
It is like a 45 place. Like, most of my people here are either 40 or 50. Except for Primrose, which is basically level 30. That's why I'm trying to keep her alive, because being around here right now would be good for experience. Even though she only earns about 500, which is a fourth. Oh well, at the same time, she's level 31. Yeah, Tressa is 40, Ophelia is 47, and Hanith is 40. So they are actually doing really good with level-wise. Also, yeah, what's up, Gunny? What's up? What's going on? What's on your mind? I'm gonna go and try with this. Do you ever get tired of playing games? Tired? No. But there are sometimes my brain that gets not tired, but I don't know what I want to play. And at some point it might be like, oh, I don't want to play this game for right now, let me play something else. So I skip playing some games to start playing some other games as well.
I am ready.
So, tired of playing games? No, but it might be some times where I'm just don't know what to do. Should I play a game? Perhaps, perhaps not. Otherwise, I do really love games, and to be fair, streaming games is one of the most fun things I do. Because playing games in my free time is always fun, but there are sometimes I just feel like I can always change things, and I like, at that point, it's just, okay, but what do I want to play today? Having a bit of like organization with it, like this, makes it help me just concentrating on the game itself, rather than just go off playing all the random ass shit going on. Let's do a heal more because we want to try and keep her alive. So not really. I always love games, and even if I don't play them, for example, the tabletop RPGs, I do read about them. Trying to figure out what they're weak against. I've yet to find anything. Are you only weak against elemental shit or something? It must be by like this, right? No, what? Excuse me, what are you weak against? Did you call that attack Raging Fist? What fist? Wait, excuse me, this is a snake that has Raging Fist as an attack. What fist? Excuse me for contemplating that reasoning. Huh? I did try spear, right? Yeah, I think I tried spear. What are you bastard weak against? Excuse me here. Apparently wind. Which I don't really have too much of. Brilliant. Okay, I'm gonna do this. No, actually I'm gonna wait with that and just do a little small boost while I'm waiting for them to be broken down. Which means we're gonna do a merchant skill and trade tempest here again, because that's the only thing we have that can actually do anything.
I am ready.
Wait, hold on. Dance skill. Can I take dark?
Bring your shade.
They can take dark. Okay, it was either dark or light. I didn't know which one. Just gonna smack. There we go. Well, I'm kind of going through that right now because I see the games I have, and I just end up playing the same 3 even after deciding with myself on what to play, which is fine. But when I do play them, I just end up feeling tired, sort of empty, and I just end up not progressing much or something. Sometimes not progressing at all. That's absolutely fair. I understand a bit about that because it's like I said, sometimes I don't know what to play with that. You ever had that, at least in the past 4 years? Yes, I think that's the thing with like I don't know what to play sometimes. Because sometimes I feel like I want to play something, but I don't know if I should play something, and then I might play something. So I believe it is kinda the same thing. Perhaps not fully, but kinda.
I am ready.
And I might even actually have a lot of games. It's just like at some points I just feel like just that game I don't want to focus on. I want to focus on something else. I don't know. I guess I'm just that kind of person. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Just in case. And his abilities will activate more than once. Okay. So we're gonna do merchant skill, donate BP to you. Thank you, what's that for me? Scholar skills, and let's do lightning. Oh, I didn't even need it.
Thou didst fight with courage.
There you go. So, yeah, I think at least I have some sort of similarity at some points. It's like, I don't progress in the game, but there are sometimes I just sit there like, I want to play something. And I play something for a short while, and then I might just go to something else because I feel like I want to do something else. Oh, wait, hold on. Heal more. That's the thing you want. Then we're also gonna go into skills, because I'm pretty certain she should have been... Oh, right, I was trying to do this. Peacock Stroud. Augments a single ally's elemental attacks. Ooh, wonderful. Now I need 5,000. Hold on, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do Trade Tempest and donate BP just in case. Because we might actually need this. I think I just need to think productively. I don't know, because like I think I've been using games so much to distract me from other stuff that when I play, I feel like I could be doing something better and just end up not doing anything. Yes, I can't say that is it, because I am not a psychologist. I can tell you that for sure. Like, people can always ask me about things, whatever, like what they think and what I think and stuff like that. But I can tell you directly, I'm not a psychologist, so I can't really say. But I can understand the thought process of that, because I believe that sometimes what I feel, because as I said, the only thing I can do right now is looking for work and stream. Because even though stream might just be for fun, it's productive, because I do, in like, even if it might not be much, I do get an income from streaming, and it is not enough to basically like make a living or use in the future, but it's something I can basically give back to all of you. That's, for example, like another code recollection and Apollo Justice trilogy. I had the money I had gathered through Twitch. I basically got those games, and those games I streamed. So stuff like that. And I would say like that is the only productive I feel I can do that actually does something. And that's kind of the same thing I feel like when I don't know what to play, because when I don't know what to play, I feel like I want to do something productive, but I can't do something productive because there isn't really anything productive I can do. You may not be a psychologist, but you are my mycologist. Fair enough, actually. Fair enough. Or what was it you said one time? I am like a goddamn uncle. That's still something I'm not gonna ever forget. But that does make more sense than the whole like, if anyone is a psychologist. Like, I'm not a psychologist, I'm my uncle. The funny part is, like, there will be a long time until I am an uncle, to be honest, because I am the oldest of at least the Swedish siblings. The English, wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure I'm not the oldest in the English. I think my cousin in England have one, so technically I am in a sense an uncle. Holy shit, I just realized that. I don't even know if I'm right or wrong right now. I just thought of something here, and I don't even know first and foremost what's going on with that. Okay. Don't know where that came from, but it came from somewhere. Okay. You're like that one cool uncle you can talk about your troubles to. Yes. I can never really fix any problems, but I can definitely listen to them. Because that is something that is really good anyway. Like, sometimes people just need to be able to talk to people. Am I having problems with that? Sometimes, yes. Because, yeah, that my mentality at most, well, not most times, but like sometimes, is basically, if I don't get any correction, I think also, like, I know Derek did talk about that is technically something most people have, and it's, you believe you might be wrong until proven otherwise, because at that point you have actually proof of it. I think mine is just kinda strong with me that I definitely don't believe in myself. And that's probably why I don't talk about some stuff, because then I just feel like it's no real point. Because if I start talking about it, people might just believe, oh, you're wrong about that. Which is the problematic, because I might not be wrong about it, but I might be wrong about it, but it's still stuck in my head. It's not the problem, is the issue, it's my head that is the issue. But yes, some stuff like that. So yes, people can definitely, like, if you at least feel comfortable with me and know me, definitely, like, you can just talk to me about shit if you need to talk. But as I said, do not expect at least problem solutions, because that I'm not good at.
Come in, if thou darest.
That would be interesting if a psychologist actually streamed games and stuff and weren't like against being talked to
Well then,
with stuff like that and just ends up like answering questions like that.
bring about the miracle of healing.
To be honest, now that I think about it, you being how old are you now might explain how wise. I'm pretty certain I have told people because it's not a secret, and to be honest, each time I tell people that, they are more shocked about it. Because I am literally 30. I am literally 30. Not above or even below. But yeah, for example, I did say to Miss Valkyrie that it was my birthday, and I was wondering, like, how old are you now? I'm 30. She has seen how I look, especially if, like, from my earlier days of streaming when I had camera. Because right now I don't have a camera. I have a camera, but it breaks after half an hour or something. So yeah. So she was actually kind of shocked with, I don't look 30. And I can agree, I don't really look 30. I'm childish.
May this be a Christmas.
Yeah, I know, but I thought you were in your early 20s when I first watched you. Mid-20s at least. Yeah, well, hold on, what is actually your follow age now? Because wasn't it like 4 or 5 years? That means like it was... Then it is mid-20s. Because if it was like 4 years ago, I was 25, which is my mid-20s. Yeah, 5 years, 1 month, 11 days. Wait, hold on. I kind of want to do some math here because I want to really check what day it actually was. So if we go 1 month back, so it was in May, and 11 days from the 20th, which means 9, almost 12 days, so it means the 8th. The 8th of May, 5 years ago. Huh. Okay. So basically it was like, nah, not a skull mask era. When I saw your skull mask, I thought you were 17, 18. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Like each time I shade, I basically just became babyface. Still kind of become babyface. 1 year later, I saw your face and I thought you were 21. Yeah.
What next?
It is really strange. It's like, it's not. This is like not really a bad
I am
thing,
ready.
but like, when I say this, I don't mean anything bad, at least. But
The winds of fortune will
I cannot really say good things about myself. Not like in the sense of, oh, good job, I'm doing a good job here. I can do stuff like that. But like, for example, like, if you like the looks of something, I can't really just judge my own look.
What to do?
I can just mostly accept what people say about it, and most of the people have said I actually do look good.
Howling.
Which still feels strange for me, but at the same time, I do look younger than I am. And a few years later, I saw your beard and I thought you were a pirate. Yeah, definitely. I can understand that part. To be honest, I'm gonna have to shave again. I don't know where my shaving thing is, because I know my father had one and I have one, but I can't find mine now.
I am ready.
Or it is that like, we can't find my father's, but the other one is the other one. I don't know. Yeah, what's up?
The
Great
winds of
Tempest.
fortune will rage.
Also, somehow we managed to do really good against these guys, who is actually around the level 50 area. So I'm kind of happy about that. Does it cost a lot of MP? Definitely. But are we doing good? Yes. Nice.
The hunt endeth.
Nice! 41. 32. I do love the level just fix their base stats, but mostly everything else is depending on how many battles you do and how the battle goes. more of these, we can deal with that. No, wait, they're different.
I am ready.
Let's just try some shit out then. Let's go with this one. Nope, not that one. Yeesh. Well, apothecary skills, vivify, there we go. Wake up. Merchant skill, trade tempest. Nope, they're not weak against that. I think I might be kind of fun.
I am ready.
Knife? Nope. Scholar skill, lightning? Nope. Also, this doesn't have 2, these have 4. Yeesh. Cleric skill, heal more. How do you manage to doing a lot of stuff differently things in a day? Just hearing you talk about your passion and the time and energy you spend in stuff like the game of world building is really inspiring me, but just the thought of doing those hurt my head. To be honest, I can't really explain it either. My most reasoning is I'm bored. Because, for example, making the games, if I have a way of continuing making games, I go with that and continue seeing what I can do. If I do the world building, if I have an idea, I continue doing that. It's depending on like if I'm bored or not and if I have the time. I don't really plan any of that. It's just like, oh, I have time, I think I know how to do this, so I'm gonna do this. That is the basic of how I do things. So saying like inspiring of how many things I'm capable of doing a lot of things in the middle, like on a day, I don't really plan this. Like, for example, the thing with like world building, I just felt like, okay, I kind of want to just continue with this, and I don't really know what else to do. So I just sat with it, just started making a soup. Because that's how I do things with world building. I think of what would I need, and I knew I needed a capital. So I basically made a capital, and when I made the capital, I made the people in there and some rumors. But those things are basically a soup. Like, what would I need? What would be cool? What would be fun to have? So it's not really anything even planned there. So I don't know if I'm even saying it right, that I'm bored and that's why I'm doing it. It's just that that's how I feel it, because I was playing some Open TTD before, which is like a transport tycoon game, and then I felt like, okay, I have done enough of this because I don't know really what to do more here. So I went on doing something else, or just watching a few videos, and then I ended up like, oh, you know what? Let's try and continue on my world building. So it's kind of like what we talked about with the whole game thing, or playing game things. I didn't really know what to do, I just did something because I felt for it.
What next?
Yeah, damn, I think it's just my shitty mindset. I can kind of understand that because, as I said, sometimes my mind is really against me and can definitely be a problem for myself. Honestly, that makes sense. Yeah. That's how most things work with the human brain, I would say. Because, for example, like how people want others to learn things. Rapidly do them in succession. For example, school things and other things is like, oh, do this after doing this after doing this. Have you learned what you're gonna do now? Not really, because we don't get that in our brain. Like, we cannot just push things in our brain. So I think like the whole just do things because it feels good doing them at that point is like how things works. I don't think I have enough to actually give them any MP. Shit. Okay. Herb of Grace. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna use up that. Oh, that's a story item. They gave me a bloody story item like that. That is bullshit. I don't even think I can make more. It's basically, it's just like you do this and there we go. There we go, getting some SP. Do you have a thought, or is it set on any idea and just do it? I have it like when we're talking about the world building, because I hope you talk about that. If anything else, I don't know. I don't really have any thought of what I'm doing. But with the world building, I kinda have a set thought.
What next?
Because I have a midpoint and an endpoint. I know what I want in the middle, or be a rather big event to happen, and I also kind of know what I want some other things to be. And I'm trying to build things around there, like when would they enter this place, when would this happen, and at that point kind of continued going through with the rest of it. So I do have a set thought on it, but not like I want it to look like this. I more or less know how 2 points would look and try to just go through with that. I don't know if I'm able to defeat these guys because I don't have any mana left to even heal or anything. Yeah, this is also just a bad habit that I have, which is just immediately looking for help or asking how to do something without just giving it a go and see how it goes. Doesn't matter if it is asking my sister, Google, and heck you. I can understand that because most of the time when I worked in the phone place, even though it wasn't really good, most answers I got look for Google, which is understandable because you can find a lot of things on Google. But at the same time, I'm fixing someone's phone. Am I supposed to just go to Google and search for shit and hope to find something, or am I gonna ask the experts? I would rather ask the experts quickly and see if I can find a resolution for it than to hope for the best looking for Google. So I do understand that because I'm such a person I could just ask for help, find it quickly, but that's because I want the answer rather than hoping to find the answer, especially when it's needed. Can I actually capture this thing? There's a 65% chance of capturing this thing. I'm gonna try. Nope, it eludes me. I think I'm gonna have to travel away from here because even though I want to just try once more with a boss, I am out of energy in this game, and that would be a really bad thing to let it be.
Let my arrow fly and true.
Hunter skill, scholar skill. We can do at least a fireball.
The flames burning.
There we go. It's only one attack, but it's enough to at least do some stuff. Probably could capture it, try to capture it again. There we go. Let's do another try of capturing. If it still is alive when I'm done with it.
I'll do my best.
It's not.
I hope I grow more able.
I'm not taking any chances. It's like really bad right now being here. Where should I go then? I could go here and do the things I could go do here, because I have been capable of leveling up a bit, and she is not like 25 now or 20. She is actually 31, which is a much better stage than being 20. She's 32 right now here. She needs to be level 40, so I think that's good. Yeah, but it's also fine to just look it up if you don't know what else you can do in that situation. Definitely. It really is, but like with in normal sense, looking it up is absolutely fine. But like for example, the whole like phone thing, there like I do love that it was like we are working together in a group, but at the same time it was a lot of mind your own business kind of thing. Hi, I have this problem. Can anyone help me? Google. Okay, thank you. So yeah, the mindset of everyone there was really bloody shit, to be honest. But yeah, asking for help is a good thing to at least do at some points. So you don't have to like feel bad of just asking someone before doing something, because like, for example, like some people might just like, oh, I'm gonna go skydiving. Is that a good idea? Might or might not be, but could they ask someone if it is? Definitely. Well, we can give her the graviton axe. Thought sometimes weird kind of happened to me with me today. What happened? Now I'm curious. What happened? Physical defense. Okay, so it's either that or that. Okay, so she has that and can go to that. But this doesn't go too much with Primrose, so I'm gonna give her this. Ooh, I just saw something. Elemental Shield. Elemental Defense. Ooh. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna give this to you in case. This actually does help as well with hers. I'm gonna give another one to Tressa. There we go. Wait, didn't I give her that? Hold on, let me just check again. Shields, none. Spiked shield. Yeah, this thing. There we go. I think we're gonna continue with a bit of the story today. We have about like an hour left of the stream, so I think we're gonna do some story. Just trying to figure out what to do here a bit as well. I want more of the other jobs here, but I can't because I need to beat the bloody thing, and I can't beat the bloody thing. Should I try at least one more to get over there and see if I can defeat that guy? I think I am gonna do that. I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna get myself some of these things. What's this? Olaf of Life Medium. Wow, I can get 90 of these things. Bloody hell, that's big. That's a lot. Here we go. 14. Do I have anything I can sell? Horn Cleaver. It is apparently really bad. Yeah. Ooh, hold on. Wall of text. Holy shit, I can see that without even looking. I got a Trojan virus from scanning documents for college. I tried everything to remove it, but it just won't disappear. I looked it up on Google, and they said that you need a malware remover instead of an antivirus to remove it. So I downloaded one, nothing happened, so I thought might as well just restart the computer. And that worked, and I have no idea what the fuck happened. I can't even answer what the hell happened there, to be honest. Because Trojan virus, that basically means like there has to be something there. And scanning a document from school, it could either be that your school had a... It might have your school had like... The document was falsely accused of that or something? Oh, hold on. We have this thing. Occasionally poisons targets. Heyo. Why have I not equipped that shit? I should definitely equip that shit. Why don't I equip that shit? But yeah, I have no idea, because the only thing I can remember when thinking about virus and stuff is like the... I don't remember what his name, if his name was like software pirate or something. But he said something like the only way of getting virus or something is like letting it in. It would not just happen by its own or something. Or the only like antivirus thing you need is like Windows Defender. You don't need any special thing. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, so don't quote me on that. It's just something I was kind of interested in hearing. Exotic Garb restores SP, but this one has more SP. Elemental Attack goes down. I kinda actually gonna give her that. Why do I have some shit that came in a folder that I know, but the folder got there? I don't know. No clue either. Like, what the hell are they doing at that school? Okay, so I got something here. So I got Elemental Robe here, but I also have the Primeval Robe, which allows me to get... Elemental Attack isn't that strong. But I don't need that good Elemental Attack. Because I am technically a healer. But also it will give me better physical defense, better elemental defense, a lot better elemental defense actually. And a lot better maximum SP, so I'm gonna give her this. But not only that, I did actually see here that I have the Wizard's Rod, which will do a lot better. Look, it's about like 100 more in elemental attack. And not only that, she gains like 10 more in physical attack. Worth it. Hold on, I'm gonna go and check something before I start doing things here. I know I've been already up here, but I checked more of the weapons, that's what it's called, rather than the defense things. I'm gonna go and check what they have for like defense things here. I might have actually gotten the primeval soup here. Yeah, I know I said soup. I meant suit, but I said soup for fun. Because this physical defense goes down for her with... Actually, not that much. Her physical defense goes down by 3. And her elemental defense goes up by I don't know how much. But not only that, her SP goes up. Yo, Maestro, welcome to the stream. I hope you have a good day today. Or at the least a decent day. Enhance circle, enchanted circle. What does this do? Max SP. Wow, there's a lot of max SP shit over here. I guess this is a magic place then. So I'm gonna give this to Haneth as well. Because to be honest, it is really good for her. Because first of all, she is a half mage, which means her SP should be good. But not only that, her physical defense only went down with 3. While her magic defense went up with like, I don't know how much. Let's actually check. Let's check the difference between these two. So, she used to have... Was it this exotic garb she had? Yeah, this thing. So she used to have 450. It's going. I was supposed to call Cousin Day, but my anxiety got the better of me. Understandable. I can definitely understand that. Elemental robe. Okay, yeah, it was definitely exotic garb. She got exotic garb, 102.99. Yeah, so it just goes down by that. And this goes up with like 70. Basically 70. That was definitely worth it. Okay. But yeah, I can understand that because I don't know if I had anxiety of calling big people like that because it's important, but I can understand because even trying to contact someone for some reason, mostly because I feel it's a bad reason, is basically like I just want to keep quiet mostly. So I definitely can understand the mindset of it. Meteorite rod. Should I then just get rid of this thing? I think wait, hold on. So this one... No, I'm gonna keep this, because I think this one is what our other mage has. And this one is better than that. She still has the Warhammer, but that's because it has much better physical attack, and I kind of felt like keeping that. Which I don't really technically know why. I can sell these for something at least, just because. This definitely. Sturdy helmet, yes. Sanity tiara, yes. What is this? Falcon hat. Was a true moment of his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti, and I hated it. Yeah, can definitely understand that. I don't think I've been that nervous against stuff like that, but it is understandable how it really can be. Okay, hold on. Just try to figure out where to go or what to do. This is a second area, so I do wonder... Haneth is down there. Yes, fish. We still have the fish thing. It's not often people use the fish thing. Oh, also, I'm gonna have to remember that I have a thing now. Wait, hold on. Do I have... No. Yes? No? Yeah, wait, hold on a second. I'm gonna have to check something. I know I have a thing, but I don't know if I have a thing for another thing. Which is technically the same thing. This thing? Was bad, better now, but only postpone what I need to do. Yeah, which... It's unfortunate, but it definitely can happen. It's basically it's like I'm fine now, but we're gonna have to do a retake on that one. Twitch Studio? No. Is it Twitch Studio? Wait, I'm looking for Twitch, right? Stream loots, stream elements? No, wait. What am I? Maybe OBS? No, OBS is just OBS. Streamlabs desktop? No. Do I have anything? Stream loots, Twitch tool? Change title? No. Shout out? No. Twitch paid viewers? I don't want to see how many viewers I have. Send message. There we go. Send message. Link. It should be linked because otherwise I wouldn't be able to see stuff. Excuse me? Hello? What the hell did you do now? Should still be working because I can see all the followers I have here. How many are live now? 43 are live. Did I manage to do it? Did I manage to link this thing? I think I managed to link this thing. Did I manage to link this thing? I think so. Oh, hold on. Okay, so title, don't need a title. What I need is, there we go, raid. Load message from file. I can load message from file? Okay, fair enough. I don't need to do that. Send channel announcement. I don't think I need to do that. Okay. I'm not gonna do a raid now, but let's at least check if this thing works. Boom. Yes! I have a raid message. I don't have a raid emote. I should definitely do a raid emote someday, but I have as little thought of what to do with my raids and my follow things, so that's gonna be postponed until I manage to rework some stuff. Because I have a thought. I am not the one that's gonna deal with the raid and the followers and stuff. It is basically two OCs that I am trying to figure out how to do. Well, technically that emote is not for raid, that is for hype trains. That's why it's a train. I do love everyone uses that as a raid emote, and I'm like, that is not even a raid emote. That is a hype train emote. I could definitely use it, and like, to be honest, the hearts I have there is just if anyone wants to have them. Anyone can use whatever emote they want. Yeah, just saying that, you could use it since it's bursting through the door. Yes, that's why it is a good idea, but I'm also like really confused because I made it for a certain reason, and it's like, yo, raid emote, like, wait, what? So I could definitely do that, but I have some stuff I'm trying to like work out because I have two OCs that I am gonna quote unquote gonna let them do the things. I'm gonna let them handle the things. It is basically the innkeeper and the general. Innkeeper is gonna deal with the followers and the subscribers. Technically, it's only for the announcement. Whenever you see the announcements, like on screen, that is basically where they're gonna be then. That is mainly why I'm creating the OCs. And the same thing with the general. The general is raid and bits. You could use it and make a new one with your avatar instead of the train, but in chibi form. Could definitely do that as well. God, now I have so many goddamn ideas I could do with this. Shit. Damn it. I could do that as well. I'm gonna see what I am gonna do, because I did have the plan of the OC, so I might do two raid emotes. One with the OC and one with me. Which is technically also an OC, but yeah, you'll probably understand the difference what I'm talking about. Let's hear a tale. Let's continue this one, because she is level 38 here. She's actually level 47 or something, I think. But the story so far. The sacred kindling is carried out once every 20 years. The first destination on the pilgrimage, the town of Saintsbridge. And it was there she met 3 young boys after carrying out her duties. Now she remembers them and others she has met on her path. Each time she bows her head in prayers to the sacred flame. The embers born during the rite reflects the heart of the flame bearer. The fire you brought us, O Sister Ophelia, looks to be a warm and gentle flame. I have no doubt your kindness was a comfort to the children you met as well. Bishop Bartolo's words in St. Bridge remained etched in Ophelia's heart, and she carried them with her as she arrived in Goldshore, the next stop on her journey.
So, this is Goldshore. Here, another flame wants for kindling.
I've already been here with
After
the
that,
medic before.
I can return at last to Flame's Grace and cast my ember into the great flame.
No, not yet, because you're gonna have a 4th one. It's gonna be
Then,
somewhere.
my long
Yeah,
journey
what's
will
up,
come
Ganya?
to an end. That man looks familiar.
Are you familiar?
Master Matthias of the Leonil Consortium. What brings you to this place, good sir?
We managed to meet someone here.
Ah, Sister Ophelia. It has been far too long since I saw you.
Do you ever feel like being productive at nighttime when everyone else is asleep? No, because I'm a tired boy.
Pray forgive me for ending our...
It's basically as something yesterday. Our DM did wonder if we wanted a mini session at midnight. I was asleep. So no, not really. I could be kinda productive, but that would either be taking a notebook in my bed and just write notes for either world building or something, just to have some thoughts of it.
Have served me well on the road. I thank you for all your kindness,
So,
sir.
not
Our
really.
ocean
It's like
great
I can be kinda productive, but at certain times at the night, it's like my head is just like, no, I don't want to continue with anything.
Are fortunate to have your guidance.
So either I'm just chilling, but mostly not
Disease,
productive.
Poverty, war, natural calamities.
Conundrum.
There
I
is no
love the
shortage
sun
of
during summer, but
suffering in this world.
I'm also more of a night owl.
And yet, I hear that
Well,
this
to be fair, there is more
those
light
who
in the
turn-
night time than it
That is
on
most
summer than it is in
saddening to hear,
winters.
sir.
Well,
Oh,
sort of.
forgive
There's been a
me.
lot of rain
I
this
did not
summer.
mean
I don't
to trouble
complain
you.
actually, because if we
Do
will
forget
look
what I
back
said.
to other
And
summers
focus
here in
yourself
Sweden,
on
there's been a
kindling.
lot of like heat, like
I too will offer.
I don't know,
prayer
heat
for your
strokes.
Success.
It's just been floods of just warmth, and it's been awful many years in like a row, like 1 or 2 years.
And now I
Having a
fear I have
lot
some
of like
business I
rain
must
recently,
attend
I don't complain about that because it's both like
I will
sunny
be in
some
town for a
days, and
while
then there's a lot
longer.
of rain and then
Mayhap
sunny. It's
our
like it
paths
just
will cross
wastes
again.
itself out a bit now. Same. I feel like working around at night, but I'd be too tired even to do anything. Yeah. That's kind of me, because I feel like I just want to go to bed, probably relax a bit, probably watch some YouTube and then go to sleep, because tomorrow I'm gonna do something anyway. Goldshore Manor District. Hardy hardy har. Also, the banter managed to disappear. I thought like, let's just do the banter, but the banter disappeared. Do we have anything here we kind of want? We have a Viking axe, which is hella worse. Graviton axe, sapphire rod, elemental robe, which was the thing I decided not to give her. If we only didn't need sleep, fair enough. Personally, I like sleep because that's a nice time to rest. I'm not gonna try to do side quests because for first of all, I'm really bad with them. I could earn money from them and stuff like that, but I am still really bad at them because it could be something like, oh, you're gonna
How do you
have
do?
to do this, but I don't know how to do it. Like for example, the guy who basically have a snake in a cave. I went to the cave. I went to the guy. He just told us to go away. What am I supposed to do with that? I'm the flame bearer, Sister Phila. Do I have the honor of speaking with Excellency? Yeah, I like sleeping when I'm sleeping, but when I'm away, I don't want to sleep. Fair enough. Sleeping feels good, but I also waste time. Depends on.
Oh,
Sir Ophelia, oh thank goodness. We have been waiting eagerly for your arrival. There's something the matter, Your Excellency. I would say the only time sleeping feels like a waste of time is if someone is really forcing you to do something. I just realized my Pokeball isn't here, and also myself is kinda. There we go. I'm out here now. Where's my Pokeball? Wait, hold on. Where is my Pokeball? I used to have a Pokeball there. What's this? Nope, that's not it. That, by the way, is now a sticker if anyone wants it. Ball? Ball! Wait, why are you up there, Ball? Ball? Oh, right! No, I didn't replace the ball with the logo. The ball used to be here. The ball used to be beside me. I changed it because we were playing Pokemon. That was the reason. I was playing Pokemon, so that I decided to have a bigger Pokemon ball.
no.
I do? Oh, please forgive me. It's nothing you need to concern yourself about. So I didn't replace it. Like, my Pokeball is in my logo. It's something I had commissioned
Oh,
Venus for. But a very terrible welcome I've given you. I am Donovan, the Bishop of Goldshore. So that is just there for fun. It's like, it's nothing there like for a reason. It's just there for fun. Because I did commission someone for it because they were in a bit of a pinch, and I thought like, oh, why not? Think about it. During a lifetime, this is about the time one spends sleeping. The average. Oh, fair enough. Which I still believe is less than being awake, because I mostly sleep 8 hours and I'm awake the rest of them.
May the sacred flame guide us.
Oh, that was a good drink. I brought the ember. May the flame ever shine upon the people of Goldshaw.
huh.
Your Excellency? Something's going on here. Yeah, you're lost in your thoughts a lot. You feel like you're me right now. Fair, I have not yet finished the necessary preparations for kindling.
Goodness.
Oh, I see. We
I'm so
expected
very
you.
sorry.
Have you prepared for me? No! Sometimes I sleep 5 hours and sometimes I sleep 10. The most was more than 24 hours, but I was drained that time. Understandable.
In that case,
Excellent. Is there some way I may be of service?
No, I must.
No, I mean, do not trouble yourself, sister. I am sure you already have much on your mind. The only thing I'm carrying is a flame. Oh god, why did I think of that now? I kind of want to try and do something again. I don't know if you remember, but there is like a little thing the guy in Harvestella has on his hip, which I don't know what it is, but it looks like a little vial thing. I tried to basically 3D print a lantern that looks like that. Now I just kind of want to make a lantern that just carries a blue flame in it. I'm not talking about a blue flame. Now I'm just talking about a light that looks like flamey. Which is gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have to find my 3D paint needle. Not a needle I 3D painted, but basically a needle for my 3D printer, because for some reason the paste doesn't go out the nozzle. So I think something is clogging it, and that's what the needle is used for. It's either I wake up at 6 a.m. or I wake up at 9 noon, and both times I wake up feeling tired. There you are. I saw you in the church earlier. Well, is it illegal to be in the church, huh? Wondering what damn day it is. Fair enough.
you are safe with me.
Settle down. I never said you did anything.
I am Ophelia.
Okay, what's going on here? She is... I was about to say something that was gonna sound so wrong. She's meeting a lot of children in her story. There's not a lot of like I meet many different people. It's like she always
Thanks.
meet the children.
Now then.
Yes.
I am trying to stop myself from saying what I was about to say. It is a sentence that works, but with thought of how we all works in this chat most of the times, it is gonna become something you do not wish to hear. I was anxious about something or even afraid. What was I afraid about then? I don't... Tell me! Daniel, if you know something, will you tell me? If there's any way in which I might offer my aid, I'll do it. I brought a letter to the bishop. Okay. Somebody asked me to give it to him, a stranger. As happened so often, it's not even funny. Wakes up thinking it's, let's say, Friday, only to look at your phone and it says Saturday or Sunday. Jesus. Most of the times, whenever I feel like that, it's because I have felt like I've not done anything productive or something. I just forgot what day it is. I don't like have any structures other than my streaming. As I said, the only whatever it is, production days or things I'm doing is basically streaming. Other people might think, oh, you're doing this for fun. Oh, it's a nice little hobby, but you can always forget it whenever you do something else. Like, hell no. Something I really want to make sure people understand. Streaming is important to me. So, yes, if I do get work or something that is important, I will definitely fix my schedule and change up some stuff. For example, when I worked at the phone place, there was sometimes I was a bit late to my stream, but that was because I sometimes worked to 5 and came back at 6, which means I started streaming a bit later, but I still kept streaming. So I will do things like that. I will just change it out, but I will never just like, oh, but this doesn't mean anything. Like, just continue with like the real things. I am not gonna do that, ever. Because streaming is actually important to me. And why it became this important is because of my first job, which I've already ranted enough about. Because this was actually, as I said before, kind of my therapy.
No.
Bro, legit. Especially during this break, I'll be sleeping at 1 AM Saturday. Before I know it is already Monday and I need to head out in an hour. Jesus. Most of the times, whenever like I sleep and stuff, especially if there's something I'm gonna do that late the day after, I am kind of constructive with what's going on. Like, oh, I need to work that day. I need to wake up at this day or at this time. So basically, I do plan when I'm going to sleep, and I do plan when I'm gonna wake up. So I think I am a bit more structured with how I sleep, as long as I need to be. If I don't need to be, I am just sleeping when I can and feel for it. Well,
If you'll forgive me.
not feel for it. Feel for it. It's not like, oh, midday sleep. It's like I can be up late. I can sleep a bit till late.
But why?
So I have
Let's
some
begin.
structures when needed. Daniel had something he wishes to say to you. Feel
I'm
that.
sorry.
You can feel the mental power draining when that happens. Ooh, yeah. It's all my fault. It's all... Is it all because of that letter? Definitely. Just tell us, because
It's
apparently it has
just
something to do with the flame and shit. We've been acting strange ever since I gave it to you.
No, I must.
No, no, child. You are to blame for nothing. Everything is my own fault. If something that worries you, Bishop, please share it with us. Blackmailed? Something bad's gonna happen? I'm pretty certain it's something like that. I know I'm still a stranger, but I would be happy in whatever way I can. Please do not bear this burden on your own.
Sister Ophelia.
Shall we?
Oh, pray tell. What was written in that letter? I would say, like, for some reason, my favorite days to stream is Tuesdays. But that's because I'm playing Apollo Justice. I don't know why, but for some reason, that's my favorite time, even though it's also my most dreaded time because of the voices. But I think also that's the reason why I love it so much. It's like each time it's Tuesday, it's like, yay, stream time. And then I also realize, oh shit, I'm gonna have to do voices. God damn it. But to be honest, that's one of my favorite game series. That and Zero Escape. So I think I have a thing for visual novels as long as they do let me do things other than just press A. Because I have played a visual novel that it only had one choice, which didn't goddamn matter, and the rest of it was A, and that was actually bullshit. We have your daughter, if you wish to see her again, okay. Seize the ember from the flame bearer and bring it to the cavern by the sea. Well, this is the first time anything has been dealing with the flame and the flame bearer. The other thing was just a boy. But it does suck because Sunday went so fast for me when I was at school. It felt like a special event when I woke up in a Sunday morning. So sleeping through the entire day just felt like wasting the one chance to romance a Danganronpa character, and before you know it, that just you can't do. Fair enough. Mood understandable. Oh.
Kidnapping?
I am
Villainy
still
is
pretty
this?
curious if this community wants me to play that quote-unquote Danganronpa game that's gonna come out at some point.
Ophelia.
Because it's as we discussed at the Nintendo Direct, it really did look like Danganronpa because it had the same style. And not only that, it started to feel like it when they were dealing with the school things. And then they just started to burst out other shit.
Until a short time ago, I was agonizing over whether or not I should do as the letter says. My Lysa has seen but 7 summers. When I pictured her together with such evil men, crying out for me.
She's 7 years old, okay. If there's no Kyokos to see, then it's a no from me. That is fair in a sense, but to be honest, this is not a Danganronpa game. This is
You're excellent.
this is the same people, I believe, who made it. We thought of the style of it. So definitely not. I don't even know what sort of character would have there. Jesus, he has been holding in this for long because he just collapsed. Spike shunts up, yeah. There's also one day, if I ever have the like, there is so many games I would want to actually like play, or I believe you would want me to play, because I remember like there was a time ago they made the World End Club, which was basically the same creators as Zero Escape, but also Danganronpa. And I did play a bit of a demo of it, but I kind of want to play that someday, but I completely forgot about it.
Don't worry.
Just don't have the money for it and
myself.
stuff. I did manage to get though Digimon Survive and Next Order because basically they were ballsy cheap, and I had the money for it. They're like, I'm not joking, they were like 70-80% off. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's do this. I already have like the Next Order on PlayStation 4, but for some reason I really like having games on the Switch. I'm technically not a person that just likes to buy multiple of one single game, but there are sometimes I do, depending on like what I often play on. I'm especially curious at how they will mix the tile strategy game with the Danganronpa art style. Yeah, I am so confused about that, because that was like the first thing I saw when it was that. It was like, oh, this looks like Danganronpa. Oh, the world is ending. Well, that kind of feels like Danganronpa in a sense. And then they're like, oh, we have the school thing. Fair enough. And they just started with a goddamn tower defense thing. I was like, what are you trying to do here? Like, I can't even fathom what you even want to fix with this. So there are a few games on this Nintendo Direct that is like, yeah, I want to see that and I want to try that. Like, for example, like, I am not a person that played much Metroid games. But I am not gonna lie, I kind of feel of wanting to play the Prime 4 game. I kind of want to do that. Also, I just love how the school looks almost exactly like Hope's Peak Academy. Fair enough, actually. And they also have some weird-ass
Master
mascot as well.
May the sacred flame guide us.
Apparently, there's like I believe there's a few
I
people that
see.
say that the Nintendo Direct was not as good as they thought, but there are many fans of Nintendo and the Nintendo games that thought it was excellent, to be honest. And I really like this Nintendo Direct. For example, we have Banshee Boo, which is basically a Boo VTuber. I'm talking about the Mario Boo, which is a wonderful person, to be honest. Plays a lot of Zelda now because he has a Zelda-ton. He is supposed to finish every single Zelda game out of 10 Zelda games. He is on 5, and I think people can donate and stuff to make shit go wrong for him. He has been doing this
I
since
see.
May. Poor guy, to be honest. As long as he has fun, though. But yeah, I just for fun came in there and just
If you
asked as well, like,
forgive
what did you think of this Nintendo Direct? And he just said it was wonderful. I can agree. Like, there were enough games for me to like and enough games for me to like not care too much about. For instance, like I kind of want to play the Fairy Tail game because I have seen some of the series, and the game you want to get your hands on. Kind of the Farm Magica because farming monsters like they were corn is the most stupid things I have seen, and I kind of want to try that. Then there was the other game. Hold on, let me just check this. Let's go to YouTube. YouTube, yeah, YouTube. Because I think if we go to Nintendo, we can go to their site and I can go through the games there and I can check what they just shown. Because if I do that, I will be capable of telling you the names of them. Because I think they kind of have them in order. No, they don't. Yep. Nope. Yep. I don't know. Kind of have them in an order. Yeah, I think they have them in an order. So, one is Fantasia Neo Dimension, which I don't know what sort of RPG it will be. But it's an RPG. I always love RPGs. So, that's something I'm gonna get. And the fighting is kind of interesting in that game. You didn't see too much of the fighting mechanic in it, but when someone was using magic, you could basically shoot it as a marble. I'm not even joking, you could basically bend how it was supposed to be angled, and it just shot through every enemy there was. So basically, instead of being you have enemy 1, 2, 3, 4, you could basically decide how your magic or something is gonna hit, and then you can hit all of them. But that was only magic. I didn't see like the normal attacks and anything else, so I can't say how the mechanic of that game will be. But it is a Final Fantasy creator game, and they are doing very wonderful RPGs, so I'm gonna say yes to that one. Might want to get Fairy Tail. I say might because personally I've watched Fairy Tail, but I've never finished watching that one. The one with a bent attack arrow. Yes, exactly. That is exactly the one that curves. So that's the first one. Fairy Tail I wouldn't say is even the second one, but I perhaps want to get it. Because as I said, I watched the Fairy Tail till one point, I don't know when. Then I stopped watching, not really for any reason, I just did. I might just actually continue watching at some point. I want to get Farm Magica because, yes, they showed first you could control and tame monsters, which was, okay, fair. Then they showed farming, and I said, oh, this could be interesting. And then they showed you actually tame the monsters by harvesting them from your farm. Hey, 20-player Mario Party though. Yes, also that one. But that is not like that is not like a top 3. I would say that's a game I want to get, but it's not like, ooh, fancy. It's just a yes. Because I would want to play it with 20 people and bring chaos. Because if 4 people that knows each other can bring utter chaos with that game, 20 people that doesn't know each other is gonna bring more chaos. But yeah, for Magica, because how ridiculous it is, definitely. Mario Party, yes, because I've already said that. definitely The Legend of Zelda, because that is an interesting take. You play as Zelda in this game. Some people say they don't like how it looks, but I have no problem with it really, because it's still a Zelda game. Like, I don't really care too much about that. Then it is Metroid Prime Beyond, Ace Attorney Investigation, and the 100 Lines Lost Defense. I think it's like 5 or 6 games. Perhaps even Romancing Saga. Might be something I want to get as well. Wait, hold on. How many games is there? Okay, let's take the one I really want to get, which means not Fairy Tail. That was a perhaps. So that means 1, 2, 3 because Mario Party. I want to get that because playing with other people would be really fun, especially as collab. 5, 6. 6. Either 6, 7, or 8, because I don't know if I'm gonna add the Danganronpa game, and I'm still kinda uncertain about the Romancing Saga. So either 6, 7, 8, depending on how I add, because as I said, I'm not gonna add Fairy Tail to that. And I'm a bit uncertain about like if I want really to add Romancing Saga and 100, so I'm gonna say 6. I'm gonna say an absolute 6. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. Let's say an absolute 6. Oh yeah, Zelda was strong at picking up that boulder. Yeah, definitely. I think I saw like a meme or something that some person really just like, some people say like, ah, this doesn't look like a good Zelda because of the graphic. And there was something about another Zelda that was much earlier that was like,
Then be hunted.
this had also bad graphic, and for some reason like this is technically better graphic.
Please freeze.
So I don't really like. I really, of course, like some graphic things, but it's more of the design rather than how good it looks.
I am ready.
So even if the Zelda game looks like that, I still like the style, because everything is still built like a Zelda game. But I really like that take though. I really love the whole, oh, we have a next Legends of Zelda game. And basically how it is introduced is Link saves Zelda but disappears. Like, oh, we are gonna go in for some interesting shit here right now. Because we're gonna play as Zelda. Which is absolutely a lovely take to it all. I don't know how many people think of it, if they think like, oh no, that is just bullshit, because how can you play a Legend of Zelda game without playing as Link? But I actually kind of like it, because it gives another take. They allow themselves to think of new ways of doing things. Which, to be honest, is just really fun. And there are actually also some people that really want to be able to play as Zelda. And not as in the Warriors game, where you can play as anyone, but technically you just do the same thing. But I'm not gonna lie, I kinda actually want to play a goddamn 20 people Mario Party. And also, the game are called The Legend of Zelda, not The Legend of Link. True! So in a game name that doesn't really matter at all. Yeah. Yeah, Zelda is finally the main character of all these years, yes. Which I just think is actually wonderful. Like, sure, you had actually Zelda as a partner in Spirit Tracks, which meant she was a bit more invested in the story, but it was still not a main character thing.
Letting the hunt begin.
How much health does this thing have? There we go. Managed to find a weakness at least. So it's nice. First Peach got her own game, now it's Zelda. Yeah, I was about to say something about that, because I thought it was first that it was Peach's first game. It is actually not Peach's first game. I know Peach's had actually a
My turn.
Nintendo DS game. which I did actually think about when we had someone discussing women and games at our school. Which this was basically in the gymnasium. I was like 18 or so. No, not yeah, 8. Yeah, 17, 18, something like that. Yeah, the emotions one. I think it was that. I never played it, but yeah, it was that. And I know there was like some woman that came up to the stage, and it was meant for her to be there because she was gonna talk about women, like how women is shown in games, which is like, oh, we, for example, have Lara Croft with her massive chest and stuff like that, which is yeah, fair, especially at that point of time because they didn't know how the hell to actually make them not pointy. And there is like no games with like female characters that even do anything. I was just sitting there like,
May I?
well, we do have the Peach game, which is her own game. She's a character there. Like, I can definitely understand. There is like games where we definitely just see the women as women. But to be honest, it's the same thing with men. Like, take for example, this is gonna be a ridiculous take on it all, but like, I was watching Bae play Sucker for Love 2. And, for example, there, yes, the girls are basically drawn in the sense of they are gorgeous. And then you look at the guy who's basically half dressed up top. They are technically equal with how much they're trying to attract people. So I can definitely say, yeah, there are actually people. Or people that makes games with, oh, we want them to be shown as this. But there are also equal people that does it with the men. It's just that they don't see it that way because guys and girls sometimes look for different things. So probably that's why. Can't wait for Samus to get her own Metroid spin-off.
I will not be defeated.
I think that was all. No, wait.
Let's do this.
Did they mention something about that? No, I think I was thinking of that.
Letting my arrow fly
Or someone did say there was actually the Metroid, because technically she was a woman. Do you see it, especially in the early games? No. The only time you did see it was basically when her armor was stripped off, but to be honest, how much was that of a problem with people? She still had clothes on her, basically. I think. I actually don't really remember, but I'm pretty certain. But technically, yeah, she has her own goddamn game. Like,
I'm ready.
mate. I can understand there are women that doesn't like, oh, these women here are so skimpily dressed, let's just say that. Like, why does people make games like this? Well, first of all, some people do like that, which... Well, for example, let's easily say Unicorn Overlord. There are definitely some women there that have good armor and still looks good in them. And then we have those who definitely shows off some skin. Which we already have commented on yesterday, because there's a lot swaying in that game. There is a lot of swaying in that game. Holy shit, we have apparently 2 bots this day. Again?
I honor thee, my courier.
But do we have a full-on game with Zero Suit Samus? No, because that would be no reason for that, actually. That would be her unarmed. There could probably be a portion of a game where she has that, but I don't think they would be able to even make a game of that. But yeah, for example, like Unicorn Overlord, there's, as I said, some swaying in that game, definitely. Either hips or chest. But there are still basically those women who are fully dressed and still looks good in it. So, just hearing the whole thing of like, this was, as I said, like around 2012. So this wasn't, at that point it was more of the thing of, oh, this is just cannot be even thought of. It's like, mate, there is enough women with games. Like, as I said, like, sure, I think they had something about Lara Croft that time. And I think that that point it was basically like, yeah, the only reason people played is just because of her chest, which... Well, to be fair, the first game she was pointy as hell.
Choice.
But it's still a woman in that game, and yes.
The winds of fortune will rage.
So, I don't really understand why she was even on stage, because I feel like most of the things was her commenting on games that I don't like this. But I could just sit there like, there is so much wrong with this, because we could still manage to find so many things.
I'll do my best.
If people have issues with swaying and lightly clothed women, they can just not play the game. Sure, like some go too far, but still. Yeah, that's kind of what I said about this woman. It was like, for some reason, she was like invited. I don't know if she was, I don't think she was a student, but she was meant to be on stage and talk about this. And like, it wasn't like I was not interested. It wasn't like I wasn't like nonchalant about, does that even matter? But in a sense, it was still like it just didn't matter, because there is enough people and enough games that goes against that, that the only take she had was the thing she didn't like, which still didn't really mean too much. So I can absolutely go there as well. It's like, yes, there are some games that goes too far, and some of the game goes too far for a reason. For example, Blomadia, Hannah. I haven't not watched her in years, but I watched a lot of her gameplay before, and it's as she says about Bayonetta. Some people might have problem with Bayonetta because that is nothing more than fansub, which is true.
My turn now.
But she said this as well, that it is like that, but it's like that in a ridiculous way, and it's meant to be ridiculous in that way. And that's how she especially, and many people should not have problem with it, with a sense, because it's not because, oh, let's just make this because of guys just want to see skin and everything. No, they made it because it was supposed to be ridiculous, that sense. I guess she really hates beaches and warm places where people dress more lightly for good reason. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, I do love that. Like, there are those who are, we don't allow this. Straight on forward. And then we have those who actually thinks through it.
Fire consumeth all.
Like, at some games I don't like it because they just do it because so. But some games do it well, even though it is too far, because they thought about the consequences and other things with it. So I can definitely say that, like, if people should do some serious comments about something, they should definitely have some back thought about that, and not just, I don't like this.
There is no choice.
Let in the hunt.
Because, yeah, like, I am a guy, and whenever I play some games, if I find something that is like, for example, Unicorn Overlord, those parts, then yeah, I like them. And I'm not gonna say anything against that. But I do also like the other sort of games as well, where they just do it normally because it's still a fun game. Yeah, I don't think I don't like it when it makes no sense, like being in a Tundra girl is wearing a bikini, like what the fuck. Yes, definitely understandable. It has to at least make some sense.
I am ready.
Like, sure, Bayonetta is a really bad take on making sense, but to be honest, as I said, they knew what they were doing with the camera angles to make things not go too far,
Well then.
but they also knew what they were doing when they made things too far. And they still did good of not making shit about it anyway. But yeah, the whole like, oh, you just have no clothing at all because we just want that, is that
Knighthood.
could work
bring your
depending on what the situation is and what people like it.
I'll not be defeated.
But otherwise, at least have some back thought of it. Otherwise, it might definitely not work. Wait, did I attack with the... what did I attack with? I don't know what I attacked with.
Come in, if thou dare.
There we go, I thought I did this.
My turn.
Let's just do something. There we go.
Let in the hunt.
Let's use Linda. There you go.
My turn now.
Well, it's about to be done anyway, this thing, so there we go. I need to capture it. I think I don't really need to. Yo, Phila leveled up. She's almost level 50. Will I do better at the boss place? Hell nah. The funny part is I feel of doing it in like offline, doing the boss again for myself just to see if I can. But the problem is if I actually manage to succeed, what the hell am I supposed to do? Because I want to stream that part. But yeah, still the problem of everyone leveling up. Luckily Primrose is at least level 33, she's better now. Because she needs to be level 40, so she is closer to what she needs to be. Which is great. Tressa, well, she's level 41, I can't really complain about that, she's a good level. She needs to be level 45, but to be honest, I like to have her in the team, and she's gonna level up a lot. Ophelia and Hanith, I can't really say much about that. I always have them in the team. Which means that playing with every person in the team all the time will allow you to be around level 50 at this point. If you change out a lot of people, well, that would be basically between 30 and 40. Perhaps even 20, depending on how back people are.
The winds of fortune will rage.
Well, we have some cultists here apparently. Which doesn't surprise me. They kidnapped someone to be able to take our flame. So, oh my god, I like and hate that skill because you cannot hit them. So they're definitely cultists. Which is the first time we've ever seen something like this in this game. What I mean by that is whenever I did Ophelia's, it was never about the flame. We went and fixed the flame and then we did some side work because we wanted to. This is the first time her story actually meant something with the flame.
Raise lightning. Shatter it.
I had an idea. People like that woman you mentioned, I would love to show photos in their face of games called Sophagus. That's on GOG. Oh Jesus, yeah. To be fair, like those kind of games I feel is more meant to be like that. I think I actually have a game from GOG, but that is a game called The Shivers, which is an old ass game that I got because of whatever it's called when you like old things. I forgot what it was called. I'm not good with words today. Shit, what is it called? For some reason my brain wants to go to paranoia. It's not paranoia. Fuck it, I don't know. But yeah, that's the only thing. I kind of want to get the second Shivers, because apparently it's a second game. I remember I did actually play that. It's a game called... that is disguised as a game, but it's just pure corn. Fair enough. Fair enough. Which, in a sense, doesn't surprise me. I thought of how the game is named. But to be fair, if they ever made a game like that, and when they are, well, they have done, at least do it a bit more gamey than just corn. I can at least say that, like, even if I like games like that, I can at least say have more than just that. Have gameplay. And I have it. Dejin here. I am not gonna judge. I'm not gonna say what I have for games, but I am not gonna judge on that, because trust me, even I have some games like that. I'm pretty... Oh. I just realized something. I actually got a game for a friend that is kinda like... Oh, what was it called? Was it called a bus school? Hold on. What is it called? Oh, I remember, because I just went to the game at one point on Steam. And I just saw a friend have that on their wish list. And it was apparently on sale, and I just decided, oh, fuck it, let's just give this guy the game. Actually, I also even think it was on sale. It is dirt cheap, to be honest. Jesus, it's actually cheap. But yeah, I have actually seen another VTuber play that game, and I couldn't resist by giving him that game just because of it. I just had to give him that game because of just that reason. But yeah, Abyss School, as Caesar say, it's not a corn game. But I can definitely say that it is borderline to something there. It is definitely to borderline. It is... Well, with thought of me seeing actually a streamer being able to stream this game, it is good enough to being able to be streamed. But... yeah. I would say everything is either light dressed or someone definitely likes some parts of the game.
Ready or not, here I come.
Just in case, I'm gonna heal
Let
her.
me help.
Really approve. Yes. I can definitely say this, like anyone is welcome here, as long as it's not hatred.
In Alfred's name, be
Heal.
safe.
Also, now I realize why that is such a expensive skill. It doesn't heal one, it heals everyone. So I am actually kind of glad of having more than one of those skills. One for one person, which is cheap in SP, and one that is expensive with SP, but heals everyone. Probably should have learned that much sooner. I also probably should try and get some SP.
Well then,
Okay, cleric skill, heal more. There we go.
miracle of healing.
Level slack. Let's do this. Oh, nice.
I am ready.
Dancer skill, Night Ode.
Bring your shade.
I think I have a few of these songs on my Spotify list, and some from Bravely Second? No, Bravely Default. Is it Bravely Default? What was it called? Kind of forgot what it was called. Also a few Final Fantasy, because goddamn that song hits hard. Most of the music I listen to is game music. I don't think I still have the images, but I'm pretty certain when it was like, this is what you listened to last year. It was a lot of like some Mori, some of her songs, and a lot of basically game music. And to be honest, it doesn't matter how many times I listen to that, Find My Flame is hitting hard as hell. And the worst part is, listening to Find My Flame and Find Your Flame together in a mix is even hitting harder. And for those who doesn't know, it's one of the songs is from Final Fantasy, the recent one, and one is from the recent Sonic game. Well, is it the recent one? I think it's a recent one. It is the open world Sonic game.
Let in the hunt.
And for some reason I was just searching up the song and I found the mix of it. And that is way... Those two fit way too well together. Some of my YouTube music recap the other day, I feel like 14 out of 20 was video game music. Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna find this song I'm thinking of. Because, as I said, that is so goddamn hard. Okay, so I'm gonna do... Find Your Flame... Wait, hold on. Here we go. Find the Flame, Your Flame Remastered. I'm gonna link this goddamn thing because it is hitting way too hard. There we go. If anyone wants to listen to that, because that is one of my things. The Dit Persona 3 music are just bangers. I can sort of agree. There are some of them I do listen to.
I'm ready.
As I don't know if it is the third game or the fourth game or fifth game, but there are a few of them that is good, and some of them are not too much my style. But I can definitely agree there.
I'll do my best.
Oh yeah, that one. Cause it's ridiculous how they like. I just listened to that just out of curiosity one time, and that was, I don't know who actually sat and remixed this game in such a good way that it
What next?
just blew my mind. Because it did. Yeah, game music is one of the best things I listen to. Because I don't remember who said something about that, but I think it was someone who makes music who talked about that. Like, how do you make music? Like, how do you make good music? And the one who was talking said something about, like, you want to basically make it a meaning in a sense. Like, you want the song to have a meaning, like a little story or something like that. Like, take Sabaton, for example. They do a lot of like war music, and they are having a lot of like historical events or things within their music. It's not just even fire anymore, it's just a whole damn chimney. Yes, it is. I agree there. But yeah, so he said something like that. Someone said something like that, like find a sort of story, like not just have it like a random stuff, but like make it be about something, which kind of makes sense. Which also made me think about game music, for like game music, like music for backgrounds in games. It's kind of the same thing, but reversed. The game has the story. How do you make a song that basically enforce the feeling of the story? Which means that most of the background music from games are like without songs, like without the like vocals.
Huh?
Some are and some aren't. But I believe why some even without like just instrumental songs hits hard is because they might not have a meaning in the song, but they were created for the meaning of the game, which means that you can actually find like the power of the music even though you are not playing the game or know what it's about, because it is meant to heighten a power from that is already existing in a game. That is at least how I feel for it. I don't know if I'm wrong or right, but that is my point of view of it. Or at least my theory of it. And then it's just another half-wit believer, probably on his knees right now somewhere, crying and praying to his god. What exactly do you pray for them? Because we know I know we have this flame that we cherish. What do you even do? He can pray all he wants, it's not going to bring him any miracle. The only one who makes miracles is the savior. Okay, so their thing is savior. You ever played Kingdom Hearts? I am pretty certain you should know if I play Kingdom Hearts, because I'm pretty certain I did stream Kingdom Hearts 3. And at some point, if I manage to get the money to that as well, I will be trying to stream all the other games. Just for fun. I know that when they actually bought it to Steam, and it was a bit cheaper, I know that Leor just got all of them because he wanted to. For real? I didn't know that. Wait, you weren't here? Wait, when the hell did I stream Kingdom Hearts 3? I know I streamed it. Were you not here when I streamed that? Was it before? Wait, when was that? Wait, hold on. I got this as a special edition. Because I got a booklet with the storyline of it, which is kind of confusing because one is before and one is after and everything. And I also got a pin. I think I have it in my cap. When was it released? Okay, hold on. Resident Evil 2 remake? Okay, 2 remake, because I know you mentioned 2 release, because I think I got it kind of close to when it was released. 2019. Okay. And Kingdom Hearts Hearts 3 release. That is way before that. Excuse me? Wait, no, hold on. No, you're gonna have to shit. You are shitting me. You are shitting me. I did not plan this shit, but I searched for Kingdom Hearts. Wait, I searched for Kingdom Hearts 3 release date 25th of January 2019. Now we go to Resident Evil 2 Remake 25th of January 2019. I don't even know what my dearly beloved is for something. I did not even plan for this. Why did we have those two games as examples? One is understandable because that's the game I actually did play and I remember it. The other one was an example because I know you remember it. I don't know, I'm actually kind of baffled about both of them being from the same date. And I'm pretty certain I got both of them around the same time because I don't think I waited for too long to play Resident Evil 2 Remake. And I know I got the special edition, which means I did pre-order this shit for Kingdom Hearts 3. No, did I get Resident Evil Remake later on? Okay, I don't know why my brain just got stuck with this. But yeah, apparently I know I streamed Kingdom Hearts 3. When did I play? Wait, hold on here. I think somewhere I have saved where I... Oh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to... Now it's time for some research. Let me research some shit here, because I know I still have, like... I still have, like, the saves of when I played it. Not, like, the saves, but... the streams of it. What is this? This is... apparently some... Wait, what is this? Oh, no, wait, hold on. Here we have some shit. This is... No, this is 2020. This is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Nope, this is not the hard drive. Yes, I have multiple hard drives with bunch of shit. Wait, hold on. I'm supposed to have another one. Oh, there it is. Okay. I am actually gonna have to check this, because whenever I get something like I can't check and I need to know the answer of, I have to. Okay, the next one. Here we go. Streams and YouTube ready. Pokemon Resident Evil 2. I watched you when you played Resident Evil 3 Remake, so 2002. I don't ever think I've seen you play Resident Evil 2 Remake. My bad then. Okay, so... Yeah, I apparently played Resident Evil 2 Remake when it came out, because it says the 25th of 1st, 2019. But that also means I should have... Or I think I should have. Don't I have Kingdom Hearts here? I'm pretty certain I did actually stream it. Wait, we did actually check when you started following me. Hold on, is it still on the chat or is it gonna be gone? No, it seems to be gone, I think. No, wait, hold on, it's supposed to be here somewhere. Let me check. 5 years. Okay, 5 years from now, so 2019. So around the era, so it might have been after I played Kingdom Hearts. Because I'm pretty certain that somewhere I do have a Kingdom Hearts thing. Just don't know where, but I'm pretty certain of it. Okay, interesting. Huh. I just had to check this. But that at least means I did play Kingdom Hearts around the same time as I played Resident Evil Remake 2.
You must stop.
Huh? I watched when you played... Where did you hear that time?
What?
Interesting.
Ho!
Yeah, well, 5 years, which was 2019. But it was 1 month ago and a few days. So I think it was, what did we say? It was like the 8th of May. So yeah, you probably started following me after I played that. Damn, I still can't believe they choose 2 random games that came out at the same day. Yeah, that was understandable the same year, but it was the same month and the same day. That's ridiculous. Hey, I don't know.
What ho?
You're wrong.
So apparently they are praying for the savior, which, what is the savior? Ah. What was that voice? Ah.
Hey!
Do you really want to go the hard way with this?
I will stop you here and now.
To be honest, the left one looks more female than male, and both of them looked male.
I'm ready.
Or sounded male.
The
Trade
winds of
Tempest?
fortune will rage.
Nope, that will not work.
What?
Okay, so one can not take sword and the other one can. Okay. How about flames?
Fire consumeth all.
Okay, what is it with you two and not being able to take what the other...
My turn now.
Oh, bullshit. Okay, so you decided to do that. I wanna pound you with this thing.
I'll not be
Doesn't
defeated.
work. This? This works.
Letting the hunt begin.
Okay, scholar skill. Okay, if you're fire, what about ice?
Thundereth all.
Okay, you're gonna be shitting me. You can't take either of the element, and that guy's just standing there taking everything. Okay, let's check if we can... Arcane Blade, doesn't really matter. We can fix this.
My turn now.
They're kind of slow as well. Warrior skill... No, actually, let's just do this and stab him. He can't take stabbing. Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Okay, you are going to get destroyed because I am not gonna have to deal with you healing people. I am the one healing people here. You are not gonna heal people. That's just gonna... I just realized that we basically are at 8 o'clock here. And I started a boss fight. Not my smartest movement, but fair enough. Lightning.
Light. Shattereth them.
Okay, so you are weak against every single element, and you are... What are you weak against? Everything else? Doesn't matter, I am gonna bonk the shit out of it. Cleric skill, let's just do a lot of healing here.
Bring about a miracle of
I should have used Reflective Veil because they should eat their own magic.
The winds of fortune will rage.
I am gonna do that next time. Use a Reflective Veil on this time.
Coming. If
It couldn't be better. Triple attack, Snowy Eye. Which one was the good thing I managed to get? I had something I had like a lot of strength. Okay, that wasn't too good. I'm just gonna focus on the healer because I don't want her to heal. I say her, it might not even be her. Damn it. The cultist. That probably would work better. You know what? I'm gonna save my magic. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, you did the right attack on the wrong person. But also the wrong attack because it was the right person. I wanted to attack that person. Ooh, I just realized how much mad damage you took. Dancer skill. Ooh, wait, hold on. Yeah,
the peacock struck.
there you go. Plus magic. 9 rounds.
Can't end like this.
Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. I'm just gonna have to heal you. Apothecary, Vivify, because we don't need to waste 50 SP on one person. And there we have again with heal wounds, or The cultist with heal wounds. Are you weak against this? Nope, you're not.
What to do?
I am ready.
There we go. Okay. Found it.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
She's gonna be broken till next round, so I am gonna be fine with what I'm doing. I'm gonna do this. Because I have a plan that is gonna destroy them. While we're at it, let's do this. There we go. Okay, the healing comes afterwards, which is not that good. I think we have a... No, we don't. Oh, what do we have? Ooh, medium.
You like that?
They probably don't like it, but let's just do it anyway. Warrior skill, let's do 1,000 spears. If I manage to break the guy, we break him. Unfortunately, protected shadows, there's not much we can do. I just realized I cannot do the thing I would thought of doing because she is not doing it.
I'll do my best.
Okay, cleric skill. Alfred, Auspec. Wait, who did I do it on? Oh shit, I did it on the wrong person. Bro, if it was 1 AM and you're really tired but your stomach is also empty that you want to eat, would you sleep on an empty stomach or would you go get to eat something? Depends on if it's something I have to prepare or something that I can get without having to wake up the whole house. Dancer skill. Pole dance? No, that is the physical defense. We don't need that. Panther dance? Speed. Lion dance? Physical attack? Definitely not that. I really hate that attack.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
What if you can make a sandwich? Still don't really know. Because I still need to take out shit and probably wake people up. Edgy is something that didn't need to be prepared. Yeah. That would either be me, because for first of all I would be tired, second of all I probably would just wake people up, so... Where's the healer? There's the healer. Okay, just smack. I don't know, an apple. Apple would probably be something.
Bring about a miracle of
Heal everyone because we need it.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Yeah, kinda, like if there's just cheese, I'll just take cheese. I hate that you heal. I really hate that you heal. We have to do something about the healer. And there goes she. No, Beast Lord, summon Beast. Let's do this. Wrong person. The other one at least could not take it. There we go.
Well then,
Okay. Apothecary, Vivify, there we go.
please rise.
I forgot she had that skill. She just risen 2 people, 1 person at the same time. Doesn't cost anything, but still. Kinda not really any reason to do that. Oh, hold on. Let's see if we can do this. Now, this conversation just made me realize how empty my pantry, and it's only making me hungrier. Fair enough. Most of the times I at least have something in the pantry. At least now I'm thinking when I lived alone. I don't live alone right now. Yeah, I at least used to have at least something in my pantry. Food-wise, such as like, oh, I always have like... hold on. Should I... No, Apothecary. Vivify. Just do 1, there we go.
Rise.
Bollocks.
Can't end like this.
This is bad, this is bad.
Bring about a miracle of
But at least I used to have like at least something to eat. Like, oh, I have cheese, I have perhaps a sandwich, or I have something. I know many people that basically is like, oh, I don't have anything in my pantry. Why not? Because I am not having anything for lunch right now. An egg. Oh, wait. Yeah, usually I just go make some omelette with rice, but I can't even do that out of rice and egg. Yeah. feel that. Had 1 month of while back where I barely had anything. Oof. Ate bread with some butter and sugar. Not a fan. Yeah, I'm gonna say something. I might not have been the best at eating when I was younger because of the tomato incident. I hate that you heal. But I'm a person that is like, eat. Crying out loud. Nothing is gonna go get better because you go hungry for a while. Can I do something? No. Oh, wait, hold on. That guy is almost gone. Lightning blast.
My turn now. Here I go.
Okay. Do that, do that. Shit, no, this one.
Bring about a miracle.
Boom! Oh shit, I used heal more. I was supposed to use resurrect. Bloody hell, okay, I did the wrong thing. Well, she has at least 4,000 health now. Breakpoint? Break spirit? Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Cleric skill, revive.
In Elfric's name, be saved.
1 HP. Oh, thank God, they are saved. Hallelujah. Okay, scholar skill, lightning blast. Hallelujah. Jesus, I really hate that skill. Now I'm getting hungry. Good that I have leftovers. I'm also getting hungry actually, but it's because we're talking about food. Okay, this is kind of not going well. Oh shit, I can't really do much. Bollocks. Okay, heal because we need to heal. Then after that, I need to give her some goddamn boost. Inspiring. Oh, hold on.
Using this.
There we go. Haha. Wonderful. This at least would help Ophelia, and Ophelia is who needs help right now. Technically not, but she's the one who can help others, so we help them who can help others. Because otherwise we're gonna be complete. Could you stop healing? I'm pretty certain your health healed up everything I did. Yeah, look. It's not even in red anymore, it is in yellow. It managed to heal up to that part. Okay, we're gonna do heal more.
Bring about a miracle.
Yes, noodles! That's enough, at least, to eat.
What next?
That is enough to eat. No one is gonna complain about noodles. Recently, I make my noodles too fancy because I have chicken and egg in it together with some carrots. I'm not even joking. I am basically doing like fried noodles whenever I do noodles.
Fire consumeth all.
Yeah, it is better than nothing. Like, noodles is at least something. It is something, no matter what people say. Noodles is still something.
In Elfric's name, be saved.
Yeah, no problem. They take care. I will probably end my stream after the boss fight. Because I am technically 15 minutes over. I did not plan on how long I would do this, but unfortunately I did overtime with this. Okay, she is Beast Lore, Summon Beast, Lizard King. Let's just do Lizard King. Thank you. That was exactly one person you could attack. Breaking this guy away. Okay, we just need some healing. That is fine enough. Can we do? Yeah, we can actually do this. There we go. That's wonderful. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do heal more on everyone. Everyone is gonna get some HP. And then we are gonna do this. We're gonna do item, inspiring plum to her.
How about this?
I managed to misclick that a hell of a lot. How did I
I'll do my
manage?
best.
You just use 2 items. Oh, that must probably... You're back. How fast was that? Excuse me.
Have this.
At the same time, probably the only thing you did was basically pour... What sort of noodles is it? Is it the one you pour water in and let it go for itself? Because I am kind of used of the one you have to actually... How? Okay. I was gonna say something, but at the same time, I know there are actually places that I don't use crane water and stuff like that. How? It still sounds strange for me, but it's understandable. stimulating bracelet. I'm so tired. I thought you were just gonna put the bracelet somewhere else. Damn it all! How could this happen? This little slip of a girl trousers because of
You
the
are
blue
safe
flame.
with me. Let us begin.
Now answer me. Why were you after the Ember? Ember. Savior, he wanted it. This is the second time you've spoken that name. Who is this Savior? Oh, he'll be trembling before his true power soon enough. Oh, Jesus, yeah, sure. You're gonna kneel over soon. Yeah, there we go. Out of water. How? Don't know where you live, so I'm hella confused. Wait, is she poisoned? Don't tell me they poisoned the kid.
Of course.
I think they took the poison just because not like tell too much. Okay, I'm not gonna continue the story fully yet. Oh, I just realized I could have stolen money from them. I get so much money from those people whenever I steal from the bosses. It's brilliant to do that, but it's also kind of broken.